being hovered here, which would push the Corki into the bottom lane, which has not looked great so far in the LCK, or Maokai's support could be a possibility as well, which as we've seen mixed success on. So
yeah, I don't want to see that, Wolf.
I feel like for T1 though, you don't know for sure how this is all going to go down. You have a pretty good idea.
It's got to be Corki 80 carry, right? I think you're right from the first guess. I mean, there is. Oh, he's playing Ahri.
Oh boy,
he's doing it. I don't think they would actually do it in the LCK, and I don't know how that would do into Kalista Nico, but you know,
you're kind of honestly, you're kind of cooking. Like I'm like, well,
it's not gonna happen, guys.
No,
but,
so Mike. Oh. It's happening!
Wait, it's happening!
The CV Max special!
All right, here we go.
Spin, baby.
Guess what? A huge groan from the crowd. Who could have seen this coming? They are still going to have Prio down on the bottom side for T1. They will be able to take out this first Drake.
I'm really curious how this Taliyah is going to transition out of the lane, because in a lot of ways, okay, Bulldog is a lot of damage, but also continue to pressure the play. I was going to mention, I think Taliyah getting out of this lane about Leaper's survivability.
Chance, level 6 here, and he tries to wall away. That's not going to work, buddy, but, you know, he didn't have many other options. No flash available, and now the stolen Taliyah going to do it to them like that. The double kill going over to Owner, who certainly knows how to play that one, and now the Impale comes in, but the all-out is here, and Zeus is in a lot of trouble. He's just dead. Solo kill, essentially, as Cuz will pick up an assist along the...
Pretty good for Ahri, I would say.
Yeah. Very strong as the hook is going to come in. He will find all three of them in the knockup.
This lethality variant here.
Yeah.
Voodoo?
I do wonder about Cassante as this game comes along. Who's going to deal with him? As the Impale's going to come in as Cuz is here, but this time Owner's here as well. And now the TP comes in. Zeus in a lot of trouble. He is so incredibly low, and the all-out is there for the Cassante. They are turning this onto Owner. The shutdown comes in, and that's 2 kills, maybe 3. Faker nearly goes down to the Corki, and Carry is here. And I think Bulldog would have been fine, but man, he's just really been eating so many different things from so many angles. Now we have a TP coming in. As Quantum Freaks do want to fight this T1, they are not necessarily going to go for this Dragon here. They need to back away. Angles. Yeah, Andil just waiting for Faker.
Exactly.
Oh, and the hook is going to come in. He's got an ult as well. Faker has to back away. Nico, Carrier coming on in, but Cuz very tanky. Leaper totally fine. Carrier's going to go down. Guma's in a ton of trouble. Quantum Freaks, they find the angle, and they are absolutely decimating T1 on this Dragon fight. It's a triple kill for Dusante. He is back.
Maybe he's the real AD carry in this team fight, Valdez. Clean.
Now we're just seeing Cuz throw this into, you know, trying to smite it so he gets the go straight forward at this team. Now, if they pick Bulldog, that's going to help, but the TP is going to come in, and Zeus, that's Doodoo, and it's the Taliyah, as now we got teleports coming in from T1. It's only Leaper who gets knocked up. He's going to be blown up. Bulldog goes down. Leaper goes down. T1, they find the angle. Cuz was not here at all. And they call the bluff of Guangdong. They say, okay, you want to fight? Let's fight. Doodoo's going in 1v4. Not sure about that, as he's kind of immortal, but is he this immortal? That doesn't look like it. He will go down. Ando will as well. And Guangdong Freaks, they finally make the big mistake, and T1 are there to take it down.
All right,
very slight. It's still anybody's game from here, I'd say, as the hook is going to sail wide. Faker's looking for the charm. He's going to find Andil. Andil does not have his aftershock, and he will go down. And Leaper, once again, rough spot for him as the Nico ult will come in. He has to flash it, barely gets away. Now Bulldog is left all alone, and the Impale is massive. He finds the front line, takes down Bulldog, and Cuz is not looking too good either. He does have his flash, and he will utilize it to get away, but that's...
I don't think Doodoo can punish either. He wants to.
He's going in. I mean, there's a wall coming down. We got a potential knockback. It's not going to happen.
Leah's there a little bit faster. Maybe there's an angle. But look at this. Like, Guangdong Freaks here trying to set up this play. Ando misses the hook, and he's just focused down. And when T1 are grouped like this, the CC lands, you get that pick. Look at Owner. He's popping off. He's getting these resets. Yeah, he gets taken pretty low because Bulldog is quite large at this moment in time. but eventually you're just going to lose this fight without your front line here. Dudu shows up last to the play, and he's the only one that T1 can't deal with. If they CC him, you know.
So he's going to be chunking some of those squishy guys on the back line. As now trying to set up the engage here is Quantum Freeze. Dudu this time gonna just try to send it in, but now the wall comes in. Leaper in a rough spot. He is gonna get the stun onto Faker, who is going to get ulted here by the Nautilus, but now massive impale on this front line, and now Nico's got everybody locked up. Leaper goes down, and T1 looks like they finally find the angle. T1 have got this fight in their hands. Faker will go down, but he already did a lot of work. Dudu, he can't 1v4 them, and that should be Baron.
Offer the same damage throughput, even though this Cassante is scaling up, has a ton of armor and resistances into the Kalista. As the Kalista gets more and more items and has more and more space, she's so valuable in these longer fights. As look at Faker here on the top side, keeping Leaper at bay. He can't join the fight, and where's the damage? Bulldog here avoids the engage, but he just can't break through even Zeus. Like, even though the Skarner is not that tanky, look at Guma. As soon as he gets past Dudu and can actually start hitting the squishy targets, they're gone. And his scaling feels so much... he has ult, but no flash.
So try him to come in, and yeah, he's just going to utilize the ult, and he goes back in, because...
Even though, like, Kalista's not a scale... Okay.
Oh, we do have a Nico in some trouble, as Keria... it's the Maokai who's in trouble. They immediately turn it back, and the damage you talked about is just insane. Even Dudu getting some knockups, it doesn't matter. You can't 1v5. Bulldog is in bot.
The push. Bulldog gets a push bottom lane. Not going to be able to secure that bounty, but T1 may be able to end off this push.
Oh, yeah, trying to land that charm as well, just to get an extra pick and potentially...
Super, but the chances are very slim. As we watch this fight one more time, like, look at how much damage Viego and Kalista can do to any single target. As yes, Keria does get caught, quote unquote, but we have something happening in live. Someone's taking that for a second, but he gets caught, quote unquote, but they have enough follow-up damage here that, like,
Hook misses. And that was a TAP Viego, and now we're just engaging on a Bulldog, and it's Keria actually has to get ulted back, but look at this impale onto that backline. Leaper once again in trouble. He will go down, but Keria potentially as well lands that root, and in goes Bulldog, and he's immediately just going to get blown up. This game seems to be done and dusted, as Dudu, desperate, very desperate, will take down Guma, and immediately just gets thrown into the wall. He's going to buy a lot of time here, but eventually T1 are just going to run him down. As, okay, double knock up here, but that Viego is just too massive, right? Right? What is this, champ, man? Okay. Down he goes, and that's the end of Cassante.
Without Bulldog, there is no damage. Cassante tried as he might, but Dudu can't get it done in the end. T1 are going to bring us to 3. What a series we have on our hands.